Complètement malade.
Oh my God, na-overheat. Ay, na ano siya, oh. Umuusok na yung sasakyan niya.
Check ça. Holiday Inn au Carrefour Laval.
Remnants of Tropical Storm Debby bring record rainfall to Montreal, eastern Canada. Montreal was drenched in record amounts of rain on Friday as the storm system continued to move across eastern Canada. Other communities that received significant rainfall included Gatineau, which reported 70 to 100 millimeters. Ottawa received about 76 millimeters by Friday night. In Toronto, between 25 and 50 millimeters of rain were expected. Environment Canada figures show Montreal received 157 millimeters of rain on Friday, breaking the previous daily record for rainfall set in November 1996. The rainfall was caused by the remnants of Tropical Storm Debby and a low-pressure system that formed over the Great Lakes. The remnants of the storm were expected to dump 40 to 60 millimeters in New Brunswick by Saturday morning. Nearly 500,000 homes were left in the dark Friday as the remnants of Tropical Storm Debby wreaked havoc across southern Quebec. In Montreal, some streets were flooded, basements were submerged, and the city's light rail network, the REM, was completely without power as heavy rains pounded the region. This report by the Canadian Press was first published August 10, 2024. Hundreds of thousands of customers lost power in Quebec as heavy rains battered the province. Environment and Climate Change Canada, ECCC, said more than 150 millimeters of rain had fallen by 9 p.m., just as a rain warning for the region ended. That broke the all-time daily record set in 1996. The utility said the outages were caused by gusts of wind and fallen tree limbs that hit power lines during the severe storm, and crews were on the ground trying to restore power. Hydro-Quebec spokesperson Louis Olivier Batty told CTV News that most households would have their power restored by Saturday morning, but some could wait until the afternoon or possibly Sunday before power comes back on. We understand that this is not a pleasant situation for our customers. We appreciate their understanding, and our crews will be working hard tomorrow, he said in an interview. We are mobilizing all available crews to work tonight and have issued a major pull order to ensure we can count on striked forces by 5 a.m. Saturday, it said in a statement on its website. We are providing restoration times based on our knowledge at this stage, but these can vary significantly depending on the damage observed and the nature of the work required to restore service. About 100 crews were on the ground Friday night, and hundreds more would be deployed Saturday morning, he added. The storm merged with a low-pressure system over the Great Lakes and moved across southern Ontario and Quebec, prompting Environment Canada to issue warnings and alerts from Cornwall, Ontario, to Quebec City about the risk of flash flooding. In Pointe-Claire, lane on Highway 20, west near Cartier Avenue, was blocked by flooding. There was also flooding on Highway 40 near Exit 55 onto De Sources Boulevard. The La Fontaine Tunnel, which connects Montreal to the South Shore, was closed in both directions Friday night according to Quebec's Transport Ministry. The ministry reported several road closures in the Montreal area due to water buildup Friday night, including the northbound Deckery Expressway near Royal-Mount Avenue. There were delays and cancellations at Montreal Trudeau Airport on Friday due to the weather. Transport Quebec said it had been preparing for this type of weather by removing debris from the roads, but when the rain got this bad, it had no equipment to handle
Moi, j'ai
it.
jamais vu
We
ça.
have a powerful,
J'espère qu'il n'y a pas de blessés
state-of-the-art,
puis pas de mort
fully
non plus, là.
functional pumping system. But the problem is when you have heavy rain like today and in July, there is no stormwater system that can handle all that water, said Transport Ministry spokesman Louis-Andre Bertrand. In Montreal's St. Laurent borough, the sound of generators and pumps filled the streets as residents and businesses tried to hold back the rising floodwaters. Today, when we got here, there was water everywhere. The trucks were stuck, the cars were stuck, the stores were full of water. About 8 inches, said Alain Daigle, owner of a Benjamin Moore paint store on the corner of Côte-Vertu Boulevard and Bolac Street. The ministry urges all motorists to exercise caution during the bad weather as a storm system is set to pass through the region. In St. Laurent, homes were flooded along Henri Bourassa Boulevard and Norman Street. Firefighters helped exhausted homeowners stack sandbags and pump water into basements. The deluge of rain forced the cancellation of several events in Montreal, including several outdoor events for Montreal Pride, including a community day in the village and the 100% drag soiree at the Montreal Olympic Park Esplanade, which was postponed until Saturday. Hydro-Quebec said homeowners should exercise caution if their basements are flooded and call 1-800-790-2424 to allow firefighters to cut off power. Opens in new tab before heading downstairs.
Late now. Ay, 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 ay.